Okay, so this is the update video to the first I got a free model railroad video where me and my friends just kind of turned into little children and destroyed a bunch of already destroyed trains. But here is the layout in that video in my garage. This is now officially mine and it's all working. Had to rewire everything. So all of that is mine. Not the prettiest stuff in the world, but it was either resolder it and electrical tape it and all that stuff together and just make sure that everything's hooked up and working. So it's basically either do what I did here or rewire everything. And I figured that that was a better solution for my purposes. So yeah, I have a 4x8 model railroad. It's pretty decently well constructed. The scenery's good. Track work, on the other hand, is a bit to be desired, especially on the curves. I don't know if you can kind of see it there. I got to relay that. I've already had to relay a lot of this outside curve. You can see why the ballast is gone. Everything up the hill is fine, except for that spot there. You can see where that turnout is, that there's kind of a lip. And then the cutout, well, a lot of my engines and freight cars clip that, especially passenger cars like what I've been running behind the Freedom train. I was actually just testing these out. It's been a while since I've actually gotten this working, so this was just the first time I've been testing these guys out. I brought my Bicentennial stuff down. The engine works fine, but most of the trains don't like these hills. Basically, the Big Boy and my Blackman F7 are the only two engines that really don't hate this track at all. They'll run just fine on most of this. I guess I should point out that in order to get the Big Boy to work on here, I had to Dremel out the tunnel because, I don't know if you can see it, but this one's cut down the middle. And the guy that I got this from, well, it was their grandfather. Their grandfather did that for clearance reasons because for some reason he wanted a wood beam tunnel frame on this side. And he's got the stone wall on that end. Now, because it's against the wall, it is a bit of a pain if things go wrong to get over there, but I've got a step stool, that's fine. So I guess I'll go ahead and just pull some of these off and show these engines running around. I was hoping to be able to run, I was testing my entire Empire State train on this track, and I found out that the GS4 can't handle it. I'm not sure the Hudson's going to be able to handle it, even though it's probably significantly heavier and has a more powerful motor. It was struggling the last time I had it out here. Since we're down here, I'll go ahead and walk through how everything works at the control board. So, controller on the right controls the inside track where the GP18s are. This controller out left side controls the outside loop where the Freedom turn, where the 4449 is. So this one will power the yard with these switches here. So depending on which way I flip these, all the track will be powered. These are annoying because they actually reverse the polarity if you throw them down. So I always have to throw them up. I'll probably just end up 3D printing some spacers or something to go here. Here's all the turnouts. So switch 1 and 2 handles the crossovers on the main. This one's having some issues. I don't know why it doesn't want to close all the way now for some reason. Switch 3 handles this inside switch here, then 4 and 5. And then 6 does work, but I don't have the terminal for it. It got lost. I don't know where it is. So I'll have to see if I can get another one or just find another switch for it. And then the outside loop powers the lights in the town. So I'm actually going to go ahead and kick the garage light off here. So, ooh, it's dark. So here is the shop district. Then we've got the street lights and those 2 end houses and the rest of the neighborhood. So yeah, not only does the layout have working switches, it has working lights. the street lights are so cool. I absolutely love this. I don't usually have these on, but I probably should just because it looks cool. Now I do have to fix this house here. My brother chucked a shoe out here and kicked it and a bunch of trees over, so I'm gonna have to glue that at some point. But yeah, pretty satisfied with how this all turned out. And I did this all within, it's been about a week since I've had it, I think. I don't know. Anyway, I'll go ahead and run these two around. So there goes the engine, and we had a derailment. All right, let's try that again. So we'll start with the GP18s. Off they go. And now for the daylight. There we go. Obviously they're not towing anything, but so yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. I'm gonna leave some more footage of the DCC engines out here, my big boy and my F7 out here making their rounds, but that's gonna be it for now. I'll probably post regular updates on stuff that I may do to this, and yeah, I'll leave it there. See you next time, everybody.